this program, we use it, to empower, young people in one way or the other. So in a nutshell, these 4 programs is the focus area of Malusi Youth Development Organization.
Motiff is for sure.
This is Hlakudi Malatji, serving here as the executive director of the organization. You can also see the founder and executive director, if you like, of Malusi Youth Development Organization. Mine was started back in 2015. I think early 2015, to be exact, is 20 Feb 2015. Organizations like this, usually comes up to address a need in the community. So we came together as young people in this community. We identified a huge gap and a huge need in the community, and then we really felt like, something really needs to be done in this community. As Mahatma Gandhi said, that be the change that he wants to see. So we actually said, no, there is a change that needs to be done in our community. Young people are roaming the street, young people are falling through the cracks, young people are, being swept away by, substance abuse and helpers and all that. So we need to come together as brothers and sisters and then see how best we can try to redirect these young people to the route that we will really, be proud as their brothers and sisters. So we came, the organization came like that. We firstly identified the need in terms of education. We said, let us be the support system of our learners and students in the community by introducing an education program in the form of after-school care. And then we really thought that, that is not enough. And then we introduced sport and art program. We said, no, once these youngsters are done with schoolwork, we can actually tap into extramural activities. That is where sport and art came in. And then in other ways, we have got education, we have got sport and art. And then while we were still with youth, we identified some social issues where some youngsters will say, I'm hungry, at home there is nothing, all this and all that. So we introduced feeding scheme program as a third program to say, while these youngsters are at the center, let them have something to eat. So that is the third program. So these programs really caters mostly learners and students. So we have these youth who are, in the community, who have completed their matric, and who are looking for jobs, who are looking to further their studies and all that. So the question was, and then what is that we are doing to this youth? Because it's easy for them to lose hope, it's easy for them to get into indulge in substance abuse and all that. So we said, let us introduce the fourth program, which we called Youth Empowerment and Entrepreneurship Program. This is a program where we provide support to this age group, post-matric, to say we help them in terms of applying for varsities, accessing the bursaries, the financial support, and then helping them for job placement, interacting with companies, placing youth in the companies, doing awareness and campaigns on various topics, entrepreneurship, health, financial literacy, and so on and so on. Basically, this program is, we use it, to empower, young people in one way or the other. So, in a nutshell, these 4 programs is the focus area of Malusi Youth Development Organization. The abbreviation is Malusi Youth Development Organization, but we call it MIDO in short. We are situated in Pretoria West in Hercules. We are in an informal settlement called Melusi. It's well known by the name Gomorrah. We are just a bit out of the Van der Hof road. It's actually corner Van der Hof and Theosnabert. Yeah, no, for sure. No, remember the challenges that our youth in this community are facing is actually challenges that youth are facing across the country. So we do our utmost best to see to it that we also reach local communities to try and assist where we can assist. We get to Atteridgeville, we get to places like Plot 55, places like Zamazama Informal Settlement, Holy Cross, and all other neighboring areas. At some point, we also, partner with other organizations, be it in town, be it in social, and so on, to try and, collaborate on programs that are aimed at, empowering youth in one way or the other. The motto that drives us here at the center is actually, if I may quote, we improvise actually, do what you can with what you have. I can tell you that where we are today is not where we were the past 4 years or the past 5 years. So we started like this, and then we just, getting stronger as we go on, and then we've tried to reach out to people, and then people saw the potential, people saw the work that we are doing, and then, people had to buy to our vision. We had to win their trust, and then they came in and then come to support us. So this building that you see, it is relatively new, and then it's actually a very big building that it has got two wall structures that one caters for junior learners and then one for senior learners to do their homeworks. We have got 2 computer centers, we've got 2 private study rooms, we've got the kitchen, we've got 3 offices, reception area, 4 bathrooms, and then that is pretty much the facility that we operate in at the moment. And then I think the obvious question would be, how did we acquire this facility? And then we had to reach out to local companies, Coca-Cola being the main sponsor. As you know, that we have got Coca-Cola plant just down the street, and then we had to reach out to them, and then companies like PPC came on board, companies like HISE, organizations like the Given Foundation, New School of Hope. There's quite a number of partners who came together, and then we contributed in one basket, and then we ended up having this structure. And then this structure was actually the plan was to have the whole year fundraising and then build in the next year. So, but with God's grace, and then we ended up building structure with less than 6 months, and then we opened it last year, 2021, around July.
Wow. Wow. So, challenges that you face within this organization.
Yeah, so no, challenges is still, being a non-profit organization, challenges will always be resources, but we should appreciate and also be grateful with what we have acquired so far, but we still lack resources here and there. I can tell you, you won't believe that, our organization is 100% voluntary organization. We have got brothers and sisters who committed their time and energy to come here and every day to serve young people of this community, and they're doing from the goodness of their hearts. So we are still reaching out to people in terms of perhaps acquiring some stipends or some salaries. So it's still work in progress, but the struggle is still there. We are not there as yet. Yeah, at the center we use a very interesting approach because we cater from school-going children from grade 6 up until tertiary level. But the approach that we are using, we are actually trying to create some sense of responsibility. In other words, those who are at high school, they are more able to assist the younger ones who are at primary level. Those who are at tertiary and beyond, they are able to assist those who are in high school, like that. That is some sort of a network that we are using, so that we need to build a sense of responsibility. We need to take care of each other. If I help you, you also help someone else. So that is the approach that we are using. Yeah, no, we would really like to encourage other young people in communities to see, you don't have to be rich to do something. We always encourage young people like us to brighten the corner where you are. Do the little we can with the little we have, be consistent with what we are doing. Somebody somewhere will come and, extend, a helping hand, and then for the better good of our young people. Because young people are, facing a number of challenges in the communities, especially in this country. So we really encourage people to do the little bit you can. Help next door, help 1 or 2 kids. Do something that would really, give you some sense of, satisfaction and fulfillment as a human being. So you can actually reach out to these contact details. You can contact, you can call or WhatsApp 083-734-2689, 083-734-2689, or email us on youth.mydo@gmail.com. So that is our email address, or visit our website www.midocenter.org.za, or our Instagram @MidoYouth, and then our Facebook page, Malusi Youth Development Organization. That is where you can reach out. And I already spoke about our address. We are number ML460 Theoslaper Street, Hercules, Pretoria West.
Motiff man is good for sure.